What's up, y'all? It is the earliest that I have ever started a video. In here, this is the exhaust for the car. So today, after I get off work at 2, I'm going straight to the shop. We're gonna go get this exhaust put on, and the car is gonna be quiet no more. That clip y'all just saw is the last clip y'all gonna see of the car sounding like nothing. It's gonna have an exhaust on it after today. I'm excited. I'm super excited. So we're about to go ahead, head up to work, get the day over with, and as soon as we off, I'll get back with y'all. So see y'all in like 8 hours. See y'all later. Alright. We're here, we're off work, exhaust in the back. We're about to head up to the shop right now. What I'm hoping for, we'll be able to go in there, you know, hopefully they don't mind us going in the shop with them and like actually getting a few shots and everything and recording with them, because I want to get a little bit of like the process of putting the exhaust in, because like it's straightforward, most people know, but there's not that I've seen, there's not a video of what I'm doing on YouTube, because I've seen a SE, which is what I have, the base model, a SE to a ST, like they did a whole conversion. I've seen that on YouTube, but I haven't seen RS, because I basically have a whole RS rear end conversion, really, because I got the bumper, the wing, I'm getting an exhaust, you know, I'll have the back end of a RS, really. So I ain't really seen nothing like that on YouTube. So hopefully I can get some good shots and all that to you know, be able to put in here. If not, I'll definitely be able to just like explain what's going on. I'll tell y'all what happened and everything, and that's how to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and head up there, because I think it's about like 20 minutes from my job. So I'm gonna head up there and then I'll see y'all a little bit. You know, now that I'm on the way to actually like get my exhaust on, like I was excited for it and everything already. Like I was literally like waiting for it, like waiting to get off so I can go ahead and start heading up. But now that I'm actually like on my way, I don't know, I'm like nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous, but like I feel like I don't know. I think I'm just happy, and it's just I'm like excited. I'm like really ready for this thing to go on, because I've been wanting this exhaust on. I've been wanting exhaust on my car, I should say, since I've got it, really. And I've had this exhaust sitting in my garage for like 2 months. Like, for those of y'all who follow me on like Instagram and stuff, y'all know I've had this in my garage for like 2 or 3 months now. So I've been just looking at it every day, waiting for it to go on. So, you know, I'm definitely excited. And I don't know. How disgusting that sounds. It don't sound like nothing. Exactly, you're right. We're finna change that though. It's okay. I'm trying to get a few like pulls so I can just hear what it sounds like before, you know, before we go ahead and swap everything out, because I mean this car's not gonna be the same no more after we put this on. So I'm trying to just live it out, you know, have some good last moments with the non-loud car, you know what I mean? Try to have some fun with it before we just annoy the entire street, you know? Alright, we're here, we're up at the shop. I'm about to go inside, kind of just get everything started. We're waiting on one vehicle in front of us. They have like a little truck that they doing something on, and they said they'd be done in a few minutes, and then they're gonna get ours up on the lift. So I'm finna go inside and kind of get everything started, and then we'll find out if we can, you know, bring the camera with us or whatever. So we'll see. Alright, so they said we can go ahead and about like with them. So I'll be able to get a couple shots like I wanted for y'all. So I'm gonna be kind of explaining what's going on too. So, you know, in case anybody wants to do the same thing, because in case we run into any problems, I want to make sure that's known. So I'll go ahead and once we get up there, I'll go ahead and start filling everybody in. Alright, as y'all see, it's going up. look at it. Just so what we're probably gonna do is I'm good. How you doing? About to get it up. About to get the old one out, and then we're getting the new one in here. So if there's any problems, I'll be sure to let y'all know, just so that way y'all know for future reference if y'all want to do this for your car as well. Like I said earlier, because I don't know if there's any videos like this out there on YouTube for what I'm doing exactly, like specifically, you know what I mean? So if there's anything that we come across, I'll be sure to let y'all know. Okay, I want to show y'all the underneath. I actually haven't seen underneath my car before, like this much of it, you know what I mean? I haven't seen like this much of it. So it's gonna start from here. Obviously it's a catback, so it's gonna come from here, just go back there, and all that's gonna change really is just where it exits here. Yeah, I know, it was just burning it up right there, so it'll get covered up. I'm not too worried about it. So let's see, we're about to go ahead and get started. They said it'll be a few minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and just kind of wait for them, I guess. And then once they start cutting anything, I'll go back and I'll show you guys what's going on. All right, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I actually don't know what this is gonna sound like at all, because obviously I haven't been able to find any videos or anything like this. Obviously I found videos of this exhaust on an RS, but my car doesn't sound like an RS. So if this sounds gross, then I'm just gonna throw the whole car away, honestly, at this point. Just get rid of the whole car. Get rid of the problem. Alright, so they just kind of let me know, just fill me in. As y'all see right now, what they're doing, the old exhaust is coming out. And let me get over here so y'all can hear me a little bit better. They're getting the old exhaust out right now. So they're just cutting it out, getting it out. They told me there's now the RS, the exhaust system, the way it's piped and everything is actually different than my car. Like my car, I'll see if I can get a shot for you guys. So I can't get a shot, but what happened, basically the RS, the exhaust from the cat to the back of the car, it's almost straight. It's almost completely straight. My car, it goes straight and then it comes to the left and then comes back and then it comes back over to the middle. So what they're gonna do, we do have to do some custom piping. So they're gonna get some metal cut up, we're gonna do some welding and everything to make it fit. Because not everything is gonna line up, so it'll be, it's just gonna be a little bit of extra money and work to get it on, but it's no problem. So we're gonna go ahead, get the old one out, and then once it's out, I'll be able to actually show y'all what I'm talking about, because it's kind of hard to show y'all right now while it's just getting torn apart and stuff. So once the exhaust system's out, I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. I'm gonna see if I can show y'all what I was talking about. Because with my car, that's where the cat's right there. I have on RS's, the down pipe actually comes from there. And the piping really almost goes almost straight back in the RS almost. Except right here, it comes over your steering column up here like my car does. But my car, it goes from the cat here, and then right here in that midsection where you see that dip, it literally comes over, and then it comes over here, and then it comes back this way, where like I said in RS it's just straight almost, really. So what we're having to do is we're gonna they said they're gonna have to do some custom work, so I'm not sure exactly what is gonna go right there yet. Once we get to that, I'll show y'all, let y'all know, but that's kind of what's gonna go on. So say whenever you guys are looking to do this on your car, you're probably gonna do this as well. You're gonna do something custom. It's not gonna just bolt straight up, which I kind of figured it wouldn't, but I had hopes, you know what I mean? So it's alright though. So once we get it they're actually getting the muffler and stuff kind of lined up. They're kind of getting it mocked up just to see, right here as you see, they're kind of getting it mocked up so they can see what piping it is exactly they need, how much, you know, needed. So we're gonna go ahead and get all that. They're gonna go ahead and get all that sorted out and everything. And once they get to the part where they're actually like doing any custom work, I'll pick up the camera again and let y'all know what's going on. So that, you know, if anyone's doing it at home and is able to do any of this custom work at home, I want you guys to be able to know what kind of piping they used as well. So I'll be right back. So I know I said there's going to be a little custom work. I lied a lot. From what they're telling me, I think we're going to have to do like literally like a whole entire custom piping, you know, because the piping that came with this system, it's literally too big. It's too wide to fit into where my exhaust would need to go. You know what I mean? So I'm about to see. We're about to kind of mock some stuff up, and once we actually figure out what's going to go on, I'll tell you guys what's happening. Alright, so I'm going to show you what's going on. So back there where he's at, you see we have a custom pipe going there. What we're going to do, we're going to weld it. It's going to come through here, and right here it stops, right there. So what they're going to do, they're going to cut, they have a custom pipe that goes from here, it curves, does what it needs to, and comes out over here to come into the muffler. So what's going to have to happen, that pipe is going to be coming over the, like, you know, the steering, not the steering, but the, you know, the back axle and everything. That pipe that's going to be coming over that, they're going to cut it in two, so that way it'll be 3 pieces essentially, and they're gonna have to cut that because it just because of the angle it's at a weird angle. So we're gonna do a little custom work, get it in there, and then once they get both of those pieces together, they'll weld those together as well, and then we'll get them connected to the muffler, and that really is actually going to be it from there, because this is the piping that came with the car, and as you see, we really aren't using any of it. We use a few pieces of it to help us make what you see in there, but for the most part, we really weren't able to use the exhaust that we bought. So really, this is a fully custom exhaust, really, honestly, because it's literally everything, all the piping is custom except for the muffler and the exhaust tips. That actually came in the box, but everything else is custom. So it's really just a pipe, just from my cat all the way back to my muffler. So, you know, I mean, hopefully this thing sounds good. I hope it doesn't like sound disgusting, like I said earlier, because that would suck. I don't want to have to be driving around a car that sounds like a fart can, but it shouldn't. I don't think it will. So, like I say, they're getting it kind of like mounted up right now. Once we get all that cleared up, I'll come back and I'll show you guys it on the car and everything, so I can actually show you guys what they did. I also forgot to mention, right here, we had to get different hangers, because our hangers, the way they were too low. They would have had the muffler too low, and my muffler would have really like scraping on the ground. So we got some custom hangers as well. So you really can't use anything factory for the most part. Because, like I say, the system as a whole is just like completely different. Like, it's not remotely the same, honestly. So, like I say, they got the muffler actually at a good height that I'm okay with, because it's still hanging a little bit, but it shouldn't hit anything unless I just like bottom out. So we should be good here. We should be good there. We shouldn't have any problems there with the muffler getting dented, anything like that. That'll all be fine. So, like I say again, once we actually get it all put together, I'll explain everything a little bit more since it's all together already, and I'll be able to actually show you where they, you know, did their bends, their cuts, and everything. I should be able to show you all that. So just give me a sec. It looks mean, boys. Oh my. Okay. They got the whole thing up pretty much. So this is really what it's gonna be. This is really how it's gonna be. Bro, that dual exit looks nice. Perfect. That's like, exactly. That's the only reason I really wanted the exhaust. I just wanted the dual tip, bro. It looks so good. So they, like I say, they almost done for the most part. They just finishing up. Once they like finish, we'll go ahead and drop it. You guys will get to hear it. We all gonna hear it for the first time together. So I mean, I hope it sounds good, man. Tears will be shed if it's disgusting sounding. I promise. Tears will be shed. We're about to lower it down, and we're about to like start it up, and like I'm nervous, dude, because I don't want everyone to like, I don't want to start it and everyone like hears and then like, oh, this is so nasty. Oh man, oh my god. Okay, I'm excited. Oh man. All right, they finna lower it, so I'm finna go. I'm gonna show y'all the next clip.
Oh yeah.
Alright guys, so they started it up really weird. I wasn't able to get it starting up, so I'm gonna wait till I get home and I'm gonna do an actual startup. But bro, when I tell y'all, listen to that! Oh! Oh my god. Oh my goodness. This is so, it sounds so good. Like, it's actually crazy how good it actually sounds. It sounds like a RS, but you don't hear the turbo spool. But it sounds so good, bro. Like, oh my god, it sounds good. That's so crazy. Oh my goodness. So when I get home, I'll actually do like a startup clip and everything so y'all can hear it when it starts. I'll do some revs and everything, and I'll do some pulls like kind of up and down my street so y'all can hear some drive-by, because I really haven't heard it like that either. So really, like say, I had to do everything almost custom on this. So this is all like from my cat to the muffler. It's a custom pipe. It's a custom 3-inch pipe. We were able to like, because I think the pipe that was on is like a 2-inch or something, like something small. So what they did, they cut off and left a little bit after the cat, and they took a pipe and just widened it, and then we made the rest of it a 3-inch, and then you know, they just routed it all, connected everything up, and we got it all put together and everything. So now it's all working, functional, and it sounds great. So like I said, whenever I get back to the house, I'll go ahead, I'll give you guys other clips of it too, so you guys can hear it and everything. But I'm super satisfied with it. It sounds so good, and like, I finally have a car that you can hear. Like, you can actually finally hear it. It's oh man, I'm so happy. I'm like so happy. So I'm gonna go ahead and drive home, and I'll be back. Alright guys, so this is actually the next day, and by the time I got home, it was like dark and stuff, so I didn't really have like I didn't have any light or time to really record the rest of this video. So I'm just kind of gonna sum up everything, because I know I probably didn't explain it that well whenever I was actually, you know, at the shop and we were actually doing the work. I probably didn't explain it that well, so I'm just kind of go over everything again, because like say that whole system that we bought, it ended up not even being able to like fit on the car, because it, you know, from the what I need was from my cat to the back of my car. And RSs have, the turbo is down there where the cat would be, so it was like a down pipe for the first pipe, and I don't have a down pipe. So what we had to do, we had to make custom piping for the entire system basically. And the only thing I used, excuse the dog, the only thing we used from the actual packaging was the muffler and the exhaust tips. Everything else was custom. We did everything else ourselves. We had to get custom everything, and it came out to just under $500 for anyone like wanting a like price point, maybe like of how much that probably would cost them. Granted, I did kind of get a little bit of a deal, but it's gonna be around there if you want to do something like that for your car as well. So just keep that in mind for anyone trying to do an RS conversion like this. Just keep that in mind. You may have to do some modifications to your exhaust that you have that you bought, or you got to do something like what I did and do basically a whole custom system. And I went in. I kind of knew I was gonna have to do a custom. At least we're gonna do something custom. I didn't expect the whole system, but I knew we were gonna do something custom. So I really wasn't tripping whenever they told me that. But it is how it is. We got it done, and he got it on, and it sounds good. So, I mean, I'm satisfied with it. It sounds way better than what I thought. It's like, how some four cylinders, they got that high, like, raspy, ugly noise. It don't got that. It got, like, a real deep, mean tone, and I like that. It sounds good. So, I'm happy with that. So, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna put a few clips that I did get, of it kind of driving, of it starting. I got a few rev clips. I'm gonna put those in, and then after that, I'll see y'all next time. And from now on, really, my videos are gonna be, they're gonna be starting to get a little more interesting. Y'all see what I'm talking about. But I'll see y'all later. Peace.